Hello, my name is Zak MARGOLIS. I am the animator and director of How to Walk, a guide for fun and profit. The film begins in a forested landscape where we see the leaves and twigs that cover the ground are being sucked into a kind of burial mound. Inside the mound, a body is forming and it rises and begins walking. This film is kind of a love letter to the animated walk cycle, but I wanted to create something that was also more than a walk cycle. One of the challenges of this film was to try to depict growth and scale. In terms of the amount of space that the entity occupies in the frame, you might not notice much in the way of growth. It pretty much stays the same size within the frame as the movie progresses. It's the world around the entity that gets smaller. At the beginning, the trees seem to tower over the entity, but before long, it is as tall as they are. This was an incredibly challenging shot where we see all types of objects, huge chunks of city buildings, and lots of tiny things as well. Look at these tiny humans tumbling towards the entity with all the rest of the trash. The music is made by Vern Avola, also known as Trigger Object. This song is from one of Vern's albums, and I created the animation to accompany the song. It begins and ends with these sounds that feel like they're being played backwards. The beat that drives the animation is organic feeling. It shifts and changes as the piece progresses, and with the slow, mournful melody that accompanies it, it adds a feeling of inevitability to the film. At the end of the film, Vern added this drone that works as a kind of meditation. If you like the music to this film, Vern has a lot of other really great work. Her most recent album is called Choking on a Crunchwrap Supreme as the World Burns. So there's a tiny peek behind the curtain of How to Walk. I hope you found it interesting. Thank you for watching.